Okay, I want to address a comment I keep seeing from 2022. And when I made a post about very dark man, somebody made the same comment. You know the comment? He said, if you know you are very, very powerful, why have you not helped the children that were kidnapped? If you know that you are very, very powerful, why not remove Tinubu from office? You know, I can vividly say that for the past 1,000 years, Africans has become the most dumbest people ever. Like, we don't get sense. And do you know that in the whole of West Africa and the whole of Africa, do you know where you get more people when not get sense pass? Now the nation when call themselves the giant of Africa, guy, we don't get sense for Nigeria. In real life, like, there is a difference between you are intelligence or being knowledgeable about things, crafts, is different from actual wisdom. Now, let me tell you, since you don't know, they never born the day. I'm in the house of the gods, and they know what I'm saying. And they are laughing, they are smiling. They just say, yeah, please don't mind them. Do you know something? Man, shock or something. There is no deity here that has authority in this. No, guys, just stay one place. There is no deity here that has authority in this nation, Nigeria, has more authority than Tinubu. They never born that deity. Shango does not have power up to Tinubu. Tinubu get power past Shango. He get power past Amadioha. He get power past any deity to have ever lived or exist in Nigeria. Tinubu is the God of Nigeria. And you know who make a God? We. You guys don't understand the law of the spiritual law when it means to be a leader. It is the Igbo that placed him there. It is the Yoruba that placed him there. It is the Isoko that placed him there. When I mean the Igbo, the chief priest in Igbo gave him authority. The land of Idemili gave him authority. The people of Amadioha gave him authority. The people of Ubunupapi gave him authority. See, a deity is only powerful based on the number of worshippers they have. And if the worshippers of Amadioha could endorse Tinubu to become the president and their ruler, what happens to Amadioha before Tinubu? Amadioha become a small god before Tinubu. Unatise na Gulo Jonathan from Bayelsa State, where allow somebody else to remove her. Not be that one, no. Not be that one. If you like, call Peter Obi from now till tomorrow. It's Tinubu that decide whether he wants to come down or not. Until that 8 years complete, Tinubu is not going anywhere. Because now you use your hand, put him there. He is the God of this place. Is the major reason why that the Europeans and the Americans, they understand what it means to become a leader of a people. Hence, they be the one that choose who to lead any nation in Africa. The moment you decide to go off that chart to say, you know what, being the God of this nation, Nigeria, let me start caring about my people. Let me start blessing my people. Those who want to control this nation will do what? Take you out. Saddam Hussein, taken out. Kwame Nkrumah, taken out. They will take you out. Immediately, they will take you out. Like Gaddafi, taken out. Why would the people who gave them free education, gave them the best life, become the same person that you want to buy? Because what makes a deity powerful is the number of worshippers. What I mean, I don't mean powerful. They have their independent individuals' powers. But you need to understand this. I have a lot of them here and I want to gather more worshippers for them because I know what I'm looking for in future. That which I cannot see in the camera. That which they themselves, they know. Now, this if you are very powerful and you say you want to help a very dark man, remove Tinubu from office now. Use your power to remove Tinubu. Use your power to rescue the Chibok girls. Use your power to rescue the children that were kidnapped. Who put Tinubu there? Go and do your consultation. Go and do your study. The ruler of a nation is the God of that nation. We're not talking about China that have just a certain singular religion. We're talking about Nigeria, multifacets when it comes to spirituality, ethnic beliefs, deities. Only Yoruba alone get more than 20 orishas. Only Igbo land has more than 10 ordinani. What ordinani they call them? They have more than 10 deities. In Soko alone, we have more than 20 different deities. And then, in the power of these deities, the kings who are the custodian of these deities endorse somebody to become the god and ruler over them. You and I won't come out. Tinubu picking not be removed from office. Tinubu wife not be removed from office. The only people that can remove Tinubu from the office is his wives in the realm of the spirit of leadership. Do you know who is your wife in the realm of the spirit of leadership? The people you appoint. The ministers you appoint. They are the one that can remove him out of office. They are the one that can make him say, you know what, you are not doing a good job. Because the minister of education was appointed by the president. So if the education system is poor, it is the president. The minister of petroleum is what? When Buhari declared himself minister of petroleum, I say no go cause wahala. The next president will not go become the minister of petroleum. Tinubu is not going anywhere. And if you think, say in this life, after he does the waiting, there is nothing Tinubu is doing today that is bad. Because he is your God. So whatever he does to you is what he deemed fit is right. If not, go and call Jesus to bless you today. Whether Jesus will only give you the blessing at whenever he wants, if truly he exists. Emmanuel will bless you at when he wants. I said this last year. Until Nigeria and Africa change their mentality towards their leaders, we will never grow. We need to start honoring and worshiping our leaders. No say stupid man wants to be worshipped and you don't want your children to grow. Is it China or Korea? Is it Kim Jong-un? The nation is blessed. But guess what? Do you know the only approved OS, Android OS, is Android 11. You don't browse the internet there. Everything about you is known. The question here is this. Christians, let me quote your Bible. For you are my children, O children of Israel. For you are my children. And I know you in the palm of my arms. Even before you were born, I know you. You serve me, I will bless your land. You dishonor me, I will curse your land even up to 10,000 years. This is the spiritual law of leadership. As long as the children of Kim Jong-un remain under his authority, they are enjoying free education. There is peace in the streets and they are powerful. That was a nation that was nothing compared to Nigeria before. But go online. Can you ever tattoo disrespecting the king of North Korea, the president, the boy you were? President never become president. One Nigerian man don't come begin to talk like President Tinubu. You see, what you do in America, you want to repeat it here, you go suffer. Because you see, in America, all of them, they see themselves as deities, as gods. And so you know what they do? The government and the forces around America understand this. It will bring chaos. What do? We have a deity that gives other people a power to do. They already know that being a leader makes me a deity. Let's carry the power of leadership and give it to the what? The judiciary. Not even the legislators. And the what? And the police, the executives. The one that that carry that execute the war, the police. That police army are always under the president or under the police, under the governor. So you ask yourself, why is that police brutality is top-notch in America? It's not just only against one tribe alone. Because the police is now the deity over there. You won't try the nonsense for you. The police force is under who? The president. The army forces are under what? And that's the person you want to be talking about. And you want, no, let us tell ourselves the truth. Because I don't give him. And I say, why can't you talk to him privately? The reason why I wanted VDM to visit me is because of what I want to tell him. You can't post that online. You want to save Nigeria, run for the president. Become a deity of this country. And when VDM become the president of this nation, and then you go no say, I go open say, there are deities that these nations have already been sold to. When you enter there, the first day you sit on that chair, you think Tinubu not get sense. You think Nigeria presidents, when they come, at every time the president will come, they change all the cars, they change the furniture. Because every tenor, there are more than 14 deities, of which don't even reside in Nigeria here, that owns this nation. One of them is the one we are worshiping now. Anubi said, invite VDM. Anubi said, invite Harris Igwaminishu. Anubi said, invite Showore. Anybody who will step a feet on this temple must become the president of this nation. Now me put my chest. It's either Tinubu go send somebody come, make it just say, make you come pray, touch his leg for this place, go back, carry the sack, go give him president. Whoever that come here becomes the president of this nation, because the deities really want to take over, but they cannot take over from someone who is already still submitted to the forces outside Africa. You have power. Why have you not helped Nigeria? Why have you not rescued the youth? The person that has the power to rescue Nigeria is the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Tinubu is your God. Tinubu is your father. Don't ever. Some group of Igbo people, they went to support Tinubu because they don't have sense. Because you thought the Biafra war that happened in Igbo land, Igbo people were not involved. No, they were not involved. It was bitterness that brought about the Biafra war. They wanted an Igbo man to become the president. And that was why when the whole coup was on, they told somebody to travel before the coup. Who was the person they told to travel? Nnamdi Azikiwe. It was a plot. But the thing not can work. Why? Because you won't use. I tell them, I say, Yoruba Juju, they're strong. Yoruba deity is strong, Abi. They are strong. Igbo deity is strong, Abi. Try and go north. No, go north. Now me go and I go Abuja finish. 7 deities came to meet me in the hotel room. We don't want to see you here. I went to Abaji and I called the earth deity of Abaji. I said, hey, you were sent here as a messenger from the Benin territory. You will protect me. You will be with me. It was Odomakoma that protected me all my stay in Abuja. Odomakoma is an Acct deity from Ghana. He was the one that protected me. He was the one that I summoned Anabuluku, I summoned Odomakoma, I summoned Oset, I summoned Anubis. They stayed with me all through in Abuja. Now I say to say, more than 90% of guests in Abuja, that all you use them finish. After they say, all Unamuna come, I will do something for you and I will restore back to you that was have been taken from you. None of them come. So my people, you are wanting me to become powerful enough to change Nigeria. I'm a no matter. Even Shango is a subject under Tinubu. You know what Tinubu does? Pay them homage. Finish. If Tinubu said this is what will happen in Nigeria, I shall go to and say, yes, okay. Now then vote for you. Even your Bible said, respect the constituted authority. If you know what it means to become a leader, you will be careful of who. What does your Bible say? It says a nation that has good leaders flourishes. The one that have bad leaders, what? Bad has to do with the upbringing. You have no record of the person that is coming. How many of you know? What do you know about Tinubu? Governor of Lagos, they finish. Where are his friends? Where are his classmates? Which other? What do you know about him? Nothing. President Tinubu, well done. At least the coastal road when they behind the temple, it don't give the temple vicinity. People are crying of Tinubu. There are still people that are happy that Tinubu is there. It will not work for everybody. He's not giving money. I'm not campaigning for him. But what I will do as a spiritual person, I will stand behind the one that is a God. I worship deities. Tinubu is the deity over Nigeria. Tinubu, I worship you. Until you leave, the next president, I will worship her. If Peter will become the president, if you like, pray from now till tomorrow. It is the president of a nation that decide who should take over. Lord Jesus. Una no say no exist. You know how many churches he go? How many shrine he go? No shrine. A nation built by the gods. You dey go, they mean one foreign deity called Jesus to rule. They born you where. They tell you, say Tinubu just use the Quran. Is formality, even himself no. Even Buhari, when be Muslim, no say Quran, swearing in Quran is formality. The swearing in has been done before the swearing in. They say, go swear for now. If you like, swear for now from now till tomorrow. Not be all of na open a man say, and na Jubri, now be president of Nigeria. So who na bury? So now who na bury? If you like, pray from now. The only person that have the right to remove Tinubu and have power over him to even buy him is another deity from another country that is more powerful than him. And that deity must have a stake in your nation. Is the major reason why Tuareg of Burkina Faso is removing every foreign deity. You think to establish Microsoft in Nigeria is business? It's a shrine or there. It's a shrine. MTN in Nigeria is a shrine. Don't we have Glo? We don't have Glo. But the moment you want to bring something to Nigeria, we allow foreigners to own a percentage of it. Shell is gone. Maybe use Delta State grow is impossible because people that own the oil well in Delta State are Hausa people. Their children are buying Ferrari, expensive cars worth millions of dollars. And the only thing we switch us to do now to become security, to secure oil. Finish. And you think say, is it Tom Polo? I mean, what in name? Now, something like they secure the thing. You say the guy don't know what he need to do. He tired. Because the people he was fighting for were the same people that were willing to sell him out. You know what? Oh, yeah, Mo will stay. After all, one day I go die. But before I die, let me enjoy myself. Let me do the one I can do for my community. Let me worship the gods. No. Even when they make the contractor, is it the Tesasti, Tanzania, be whatever. Why they serve Juju? Why not they serve your Jesus? At the end of the day, go in shrine. Every single deity when they write there, now white ladies, now they even draw for there because they don't know what they do. You want to fight against the force that already own the place. When the only deities that are supposed to protect us. When they ask me, say, why are you bringing Egyptian gods? Because they took Egyptian gods. Egypt was Africa, was Kemet, and they took it abroad and turned Anubis to Baphomet and bringing them back. An idiot say, you say you want to do African spirituality. Why are you not worshiping your main deities? When did the Owuru come? Shango which year? Because all of them want to hype on themselves for Nigeria. The Igbo is the oldest tribe in Nigeria. Obatala was the one that created the world. For where? For where? Shango is most Shango, you know what's not they talk. There were deities way older, more powerful than Shango. Shango is just the essence of Heru. Why abandon the main deity for the one that is the essence? You left Nephthys for the one that is the essence. You left Osset for Yemoja that is the essence. You left Hathor for Ikosazana that is the essence. You left Nephthys for Idemili that is the essence. You left Jehuti for Eshu, Ekwensu, and Anansi that is the essence. You left Enki for Batala that is the essence. You left Enki for Rimila that is the essence. Anige wo anige awi Nigeria wa anige ekpa iwaro uzora gba ekpa iwaro wati wanige wa ve wa gbe uzora wa gbe riroro ino ewo na ni marona ewo Nigeria na marona ma we woma but wa wanige ekpa igege oja bebo. Now, so my grandma they insult. My grandma won't insult you. Ojabebo. You know what's called Ojabebo? A useless thief. You know what's going to say? Useless thief. You know what Abebo is like? Palm front. You know palm front now. When they cut it, they'll come. You cut until they build house. You know now palm front. You can't go for night. They thief and they put for your house. You get sense? Waiting day free for bush to your cut. You can't go they thief and they put for your house. I know on your Ojabebo. That be Nigerians. Nigeria, they are Ojabebo. What you could just freely get, you want to go and thief it. In the name of what? So, I will not remove Tinubu. I don't have the power to remove Tinubu. We can remove him if we want to. But as long as we don't want to remove him, he will become the next president. He will decide who will rule after him. And there's nothing you can do about it. VDM. I want to talk this one again. The heat when they come. You go down on you say, Nigerians, they don't get sense. Let me say this. Even the people that you call Ratel, they call them share leaders. Because if the people that follow you, they follow you blindly without sitting down to think. You say you want to change Nigeria, but you have literally have problem with almost everybody. Everybody. Be Lord, you have problem with her. The other one you have problem with her. The other one you have problem with her. They say you want to save people from buying bad skincare. Do you know when Yoruba people begin to destroy their skin? When red, blue, you might go save that one. Go to the street and tell them to stop selling agbo. Because some of them are killing people. You leave that one, you enter the other person. Now, because of you now, I'm not supporting fraud though. Because of you now, this guy is now in EFCC because you transfer 100 naira to your account. The same thing that Aris Egwaminishu did 2019, I'll be 2018, 2019. He repeated it again. But you did nothing about it. Are you not seeing that there is a pattern somewhere? Are you not seeing that the whole thing, something is happening somewhere? Are you not seeing this more of a distraction? You are sent on a message. You've gotten distracted from the message. Is your NGO more powerful than Red Cross? Do you guys know what Red Cross is doing in Nigeria? Because they know they do have, are they like? If I tell you what Red Cross is doing in Nigeria, if there's something that begin to say people, say that they count money, don't at the same Nigeria where they give, they say whatever. Red Cross is spending money in billions in Nigeria, building hospitals, doing a lot of things, but no single advertisement. No single advertisement. United Nations who come, the MDG who come. Do you know what is happening? Does she know what is happening inside the street, inside the creek of this thing? No. VDM picks, VDM, he will pick what is called, he will pick a special candidate that he can trend with. I know some say, Lord, this is take am easy. There is nothing, make you go report, you go EFCC. Make EFCC come say, how did you have money to buy this? Go through my bank details, my BVN there. Now there you go, no say, me, I dey sell my bid 1 million naira. Let me take build here. My bid is not to make you wealthy. My bid is an African bid. You hear me? They call it wealth attraction bid. It's not going to attract you wealth, but you have to be rich before it can bring you wealth. And when you buy the bid finish, I'll give you the secret. So EFCC chairman, you want me to give the secret, come and buy the bid and I will tell you. And when I'm done talking to you for 5 minutes, you will tell me whether you have cheated me buying the bid for 1 million, if you will dash me another 1 million on top. Let me just talk to you for 5 minutes. You know that knowledge is power. It's not scam. For me to, I want to increase talking to people on phone from 100,000 naira to 1 million naira. You know they talk to me for phone. You see my money in a mess. Yeah. My money clean die because I get them for year. I get them for year. Mark Zuckerberg get them. See what he give us. Elon Musk get them. See what he give us. Ordinary man, not ordinary. This thing when I want build. You know what I do it. Now person call me. Person tell me say, "Oga, not do pass to." I go even say, "Maybe just leave am for upstairs." Because if you enter and climb to 3-story building, people start looking you. Because everybody is looking for who to be under them. There are 6 different billionaires in Nigeria watching me to bring me under them. That is the nature of man. Who can be under me? I think somebody cares about you. It's not the same VDM that could not afford to fly outside this country. If I want to leave this Nigeria, I'm not going to come out for Nigeria. Why I never come out? Jordan, all of them say they will invite me. All of them say they will invite me. Call you can say to come and do what? I won't mention name now. All of them, they preach ordinary. All your Igbo brothers, the Mazi Kanu, all of them. Evil-based life is planning on how to get money to travel abroad to go do. To do what? That one go for, how they call them, how they call this place? You go take picture for airports, then they follow up. I'm not that kind of spiritualist. Everything I need to live the better life is here in. I don't need to leave Nigeria to experience America. I was talking to them and saying, white people will clean this temple. White people will still serve me before I die. They go cook for me. They go clean this temple. They go serve me because I am their God. I created them. Start honoring Tinubu. In fact, I want to give a message. All of you watching this video, carry a bottle of drink. Go outside. Pour libation to your ancestors, to your deities, and pray for Tinubu. Say, Tinubu, thank you for what you have done to Nigeria. And tell me, now the gods go meet and say, hey, they are worshiping you now. Do the right thing. Fear not go allow and touch money. When a deity knows that the followers don't have sense, what does the deity do? He preys on them. That's why your ancestors had deities, and when the ancestor died, nobody worshiped the deity. What does the deity say? Start fighting the people or dead. God.